Okay, got a little bit more work done, and I want to show you some progress I made on these little arm doohickeys and basically how you carve them out like this. That's going to be the first thing. So what you got to do is you got to get this sanding bit in your Dremel tool. Hopefully you can see that. And then have your piece that you're going to carve handy. And then you're going to want that forearm piece handy. Because what you're going to do, you'll start the Dremel tool and you're going to get up to, say, let's say 6. Just like that. Hoping you can hear me here. Come in a little closer, actually. Okay. Now, to start, just take your Dremel tool and work a groove right down the middle of your foam. Just like that. And you're going to go fairly deep. So you're going to get something that looks like that. Then after you've done that, go sideways with it. I'm going to turn this up a bit. Go sideways with it. And it's going to fight you. But kind of use a light touch. And you'll do that. Now, go to the other side here. And definitely use a dust mask while you're doing this. Because you can see all the schmutz coming off of here. So there. So that's going to get you that's going to get you that groove. But for the ends, what you want to do, very light touch, and just work your way up towards the side. So eventually, what you're going to get is a curve like that. And then just keep hollowing the foam out as you go. But as you're doing this hollowing technique, don't take it all the way to the end. For the end, again, you want that lighter touch so you can actually get your curve in. So, I hope that helped. Now, come on in a little closer, Cambot. So, what you do as you're doing this, just, have your piece handy. Get in closer, Cambot. Come on, I'm not going to bite you unless you want me to.
I can't, it's zoomed. I can't see what you're holding.
Oh, then unzoom it. Okay. Anyway, do a lot of test fits. Make sure you're looking good there, and that your curve is actually matching the curve of the arm piece. Now, what I also did was I took a piece of this craft foam, and I put that on there to just give this a solid base. It's going to work. It's going to look pretty good, and it's going to give you a nice clean edge there. Now, another question that I had was, how did I get the smooth edges, or excuse me, the smooth recessed surfaces on the chest piece? And all I did was random orbit sander and some 220 grit sandpaper. You can start with 150 grit and go down. Now it's a little hard to see probably, but you can see that this is taking it off pretty cleanly, and it's taking it off pretty evenly. Now if you need to take it off faster or in a more detailed area, just tilt your sander. if you can see that, now as you can see, it takes a little bit, even for a small area, but it's very smooth. Now, if I was really doing this except for a showpiece, well, I just keep working at it until it's done. It does take a little while, especially if you're trying to sand a large area. But if you use just the edge of the sander, you'll actually get a lot faster material remover. Now, again, do this outdoors. Wear a dust mask. Cambot is fortunately upwind of all the schmutz that's being kicked out. So that's how that looks. So anyway, I think that's about it. As you can see here, I got a little bit of painting done. I got just a base coat. Just use painter's tape on this to mark off the line. And then what I'm going to do is after I finish the base coat of white, I'll put another layer of painter's tape on here to mark off where I want the red to show. Peel the tape off, and hopefully I'll have some nice sharp lines. Hope to get that done over the weekend. So, guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Again, if you have any more questions, throw them out there, and I'll answer them as best I can. So, see you later.